Okay, let's look at number 16 in section 3.5. We're going to calculate the derivative. This will be the second derivative. Notice we're going to evaluate it at 1. So they want us to find the second derivative, then just basically plug in t equal 1. Here's our function of t. And because it's a quotient here, we're going to use the quotient rule. So when I take, of course, I got to find the first derivative and then find the second derivative. So first derivative will be the top function 13t derivative times the bottom function minus the top function times the derivative of the bottom function, all over the bottom function squared. And of course, the derivative of 13t is just 13, and the derivative of t plus 1 is just 1. So when I simplify down, I get this. I can distribute the 13 through, 13t plus 13, and then I can simplify. 13t minus 13t is 0, and I'm just left with 13, of course, over the bottom function squared. Now, that's the first derivative. Now we'll take the second derivative, quotient rule again. This time the top function is 13, bottom function is t plus 1 quantity squared. So I take the derivative of 13 times the bottom function minus, I did plus there, sorry, should be minus 13 times the derivative of the bottom function, which is t plus 1 quantity squared, all over the bottom function squared. Okay, let's simplify. Of course, the derivative of 13, that's going to be 0, and 0 times this thing wipes this out. This is all 0. So 0 minus 13 times the derivative of this. Now, what's the derivative of this? Well, the derivative of t plus 1 squared, I can either use the product rule or I can multiply this out. And if I multiply t plus 1 squared out, I get this, right? Remember, t plus 1 squared is t plus 1 times t plus 1. So we can FOIL that out. It's a perfect square. And then take the derivative. Derivative of t squared is 2t. Derivative of 2t is 2. And so I get negative 13 times this stuff, right? 0 minus 13 times this stuff is this. T plus 1 squared squared. Remember, we multiply the exponents here, so I get t plus 1 to the fourth. And then I can factor out a 2 here, which is negative 13 times 2, negative 26 t plus 1 when I factor out that 2. And notice the t plus 1s one of them will cancel, so I'm simplified down to this. This is my second derivative, and now I just plug in t equals 1 for that, and I get this, which simplifies down to that, and that is our final result for this problem. Okay, hope this helps.